Well, we're in the winter period now and we've started all of the southern citrus in Australia, from South Australia, Victoria and lower New South Wales. We've got beautiful daisy mandarins here. They're a really nice big piece of fruit and they have beautiful colour and quite thin-skinned and beautiful eating. It's one of the large varieties of mandarins. You've got the Hicksons, Ellendales, some of the old-fashioned varieties. Well, this is one of the more modern, commercially grown ones now. Very, very juicy fruit. And they're well liked by the Asian population because they're a bit sweet. So now we've also got the South Australian Imperial Mandarine. They are grown all over Australia, but I think the best eating and best varieties are out of South Australia. These here, that's the easy peeling fruit. That pulls apart, nice easy segmentation, and also beautiful eating fruit. We've started in June and we'll go through till about September with Imperials. And then you have other varieties that'll come on later, they'll come on in another month or so. Mandarin is probably the most popular, without doubt, a piece of citrus that people take home, put in school lunch boxes, etc. So here we have Star Ruby Grapefruit. So Ruby Grapefruit are a very popular line of grapefruit now, different to the old Marsh variety, which was the yellow ones, which were very sour, and these actually eat very good. Beautiful colour, as you can see, and they keep really well. They last a long time. And we start them generally in about May, so we've had them for a little bit already, and they'll go through till Christmas. Well, they've become very popular in restaurants and cooking now, where they do them in salads. They're actually doing them segmented, putting them with grilled calamari and capers and onions and things, and very summery. Even though it's winter time, it gives you that summery feeling. They use them also in drinks, and there's a grapefruit juice. Ruby grapefruit juice is extremely popular these days as well. Extremely healthy for you. Generally, a lot of the red coloured fruit they say is very good for you, higher in antioxidants than in the plain variety of fruit. So it's very popular on a health kick side as well. So now we've got the Navel Orange, which is quite distinctly different to a Valencia orange in that it does have that navel style at the end of the fruit, and they're seedless. And with Navel Oranges, they're also much better eating. A Valencia orange is very juicy, and they generally use them for juicing. These are much better eating. And see the colour and how smooth they are inside. The oranges are grown Australia-wide. Certain species of citrus prefer cold weather. That's how they get their colour and their sweetness. They need frosty, cold nights, nice, clear days, and then you get the best quality fruit. Here we have the karakara orange. It's a navel orange, and these are becoming the next big thing, is that they're pink inside. So now this fruit here, why it's so popular is one, it's thin-skinned, juicy, and they're very low in acid, so they're absolutely delicious eating. If you have a choice and you haven't tried one, you need to try a karakara navel. Kids love them. My grandson, he's 3 years old, and he loves them. He can eat 2 in a row. They are more expensive because they're not quite as plentiful in growing, and they're a bit harder to grow to get the crop quantity. Also, people that suffer from acid problems can eat one of these because they don't affect the stomach acid. So we've started the South Australian Tangelos. As you can see, they're very bright, nice fruit, actually quite easy peeling. Juice coming out of that. Beautiful, sweet, just a little bit of tang. That's a lovely product. So Tangelos originated in the pomelo family, but they're basically a cross with a mandarin and a tangerine. And this is how you end up with a product that's easy peeling and with a bit of tang in the flavour. Tangelos will run for about 3 months. So they started in July, and we should have them till about September, October. They're growing in popularity, and it's only been sort of developing as a new line over the last 6-8 years. Okay, so now we've started blood oranges. So you've got the Arnold blood orange here. This stuff comes out of the Riverina district. As you can see, they're very highly coloured, very high in antioxidants, very good for cooking, and they've got a bit of a tart flavour and completely different to anything else you're going to eat. So these ones are called Ippolito blood. It doesn't have quite as the blood colour, and it has a sweet flavour. So it's based on a navel orange, and they're seedless as well, which is a new variety. It's only its 2nd year in production. So it's going to be the best table eating blood orange. From about July through till about October, November, we should have Australian top quality blood oranges. This is called the decapon. Some people will know it as a sumo mandarin. So it's actually derived, it's a cross from an orange and a mandarine, and it's been developed in Japan, I think it was about 1972, give or take a day. And they developed it for the Japanese market. They look for something that's sweeter, better, seedless, and they come up with all these new developments over the years. They grow quite large, that's probably on the bigger side. They're a big mandarin compared to your normal mandarins, yeah. It's a big category, it's a huge category in Australia. We grow copious amounts of citrus. With such a vast country, we've got every climate required to grow all sorts of products. So it's just a matter of finding the right district, planting the trees, and then you get fruit. And yeah, we can grow all year round. There's a lot of exporting done as well. Here we've got some lemons. Now lemons are a citrus item that are a staple. They're all year round, grown in all parts of Australia, so we're never out of lemons. They get a little bit short around November, December, and Good Friday, of course. Basically, citrus is the go-to product through winter in particular. So you can put them in all sorts of recipes, mandarin cakes, orange cakes. You've got ruby grapefruit segments in a salad with baby spinach leaves, etc. That goes really nice. If you go to the Sydney Market site, on their webpage, they have a full array of recipes on how you can use your citrus and many other items. Get on there, have a look and start baking. Yeah, your local greengrocers, especially if you talk to the staff, the management, they can direct you in the area of what's best eating, what's available in season, and what time is best to use them. So, and get in there and have a go.